And we have Laura from Bangkok Thai going to be cooking. I think a few more people are going to be joining us throughout the show because we have a lot to tell you about going on at Bangkok Thai. But first, we want to tell you about this spicy turkey soup. It already smells really good.
Yes, ma'am. The main ingredient of the spicy, sweet, and we call hot and sour soup is the lemongrass and the galanga. Okay. Those are actually very good for you because it had a lot of benefits, to our bodies. So those we're gonna start cooking first by putting in the chicken broth.
Okay.
So the soup would not taste good if you don't have chicken broth. But of course, if you're in a hurry, you can still use water or vegetable broth.
Okay, and you were talking about these ingredients being good for us. What kind of benefits, what kind of health benefits are in the ingredients?
Like the lemongrass, they claim it to be can help with antidepressants. Okay. And the galanga also, it helps with the blood circulation.
Nice. Okay, and speaking of depression, we're going to be talking about stress a little bit because you guys are helping out with a big workshop event that's going to be held tomorrow night to help you de-stress around the holidays. You want them to be fun, but they can be stressful too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll talk about that in just a little bit. We have the broth going, so what's the first thing that we need to add?
We're going to add the lemongrass and the galanga in the chicken broth that you already have it high heat.
Okay.
So we're going to add these onto the soup. So we'll let it simmer a little bit, probably 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. And the whole thing takes probably less than 20 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
It's very easy to make, but it's healthy. Especially, we had a lot of customers, and I couldn't believe it. They're in the hospital, but they sent someone to buy the soup from us, especially the hot and sour coconut milk soup, what we call tom kha chicken. So we had that all the time. That they said, my friends in the hospital, they're craving for this soup.
Okay, and it makes them feel better, huh?
Yes, ma'am. And especially when you have sinus problems, it will help clear some of your sinus too. Oh,
I smell the lemon flavors coming out of there. Wow, that smells so yummy. Great for cooler weather, and it looks like we might be getting some. We're going to talk to Michael about that in just a few minutes. But meanwhile, we're going to let this simmer a little bit. Any other ingredients we need to add immediately to let them simmer?
Well, you can start adding salt, some sugar, and some soy sauce.
Okay.
So would it enhance in the soup a little bit. And also, I forgot to tell you, this is kaffir leaf, and it's like one of the herbals, one of the green plants, and it's make the soups taste a little bit more, maybe a little bit spicier and tasty.
Okay, we like that. And what is this here?
This is a soy sauce.
That's
adding the soy sauce, the salt, and the sugar. So we let it simmer. You might want to lower the heat a little bit.
Okay. And we'll let this go a little bit. In the meantime, you definitely want this recipe. I almost said address. You want this recipe, and you can get it on our address, our web address, actually, fox10tv.com. It's on our Studio 10 page. Going to add a little lime in here, and then we're going to stop, let things simmer a little bit so you don't miss anything. Then when Joe comes in, we'll start adding some more ingredients.
Back in the kitchen with Laura Nimitz from Bangkok Thai. Also, we have Dr. Kay and Dr. Kent Welsh, the clinical psychologists, who are here to tell you about a big event coming up tomorrow night. We'll get to that in just a second, but Laura, we want to check in on our spicy turkey soup. What have we done so far, and what are we going to do now?
Yes, so what we have done so far, we put chicken broth and we heat them up. We put lemongrass, we put galanga, salt, sugar, and also kaffir lime leaves, and also we already went ahead and put soy sauce. So what we let that simmer probably about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And if you have raw turkey, you want to go ahead and put it in.
All right, so we're going to start doing some of that right now?
Yes, so we already put some of the turkey in there, and you let that cook a little bit, especially if it's raw. But if you already pre-cook it, but it probably tastes better if you have the fresh turkey.
All right, so we'll continue to work on this, but we also want to talk about a big event called Managing Holiday Stress with Self-Compassion, put on by the Meditation Center of Alabama. Good to see you both again.
Thank you.
They've been here before on Studio 10. So tell us, Why are the holidays so stressful to begin with?
Well, you know, there are just a number of different activities. Just physically, there's a lot to do. But on top of that, for many people, there are all kinds of emotional associations and expectations that come with that make it a very difficult time.
All right, so because it may be a difficult time for some, what are we going to talk about tomorrow night?
Well, we'll be talking about self-compassion, being able to give ourselves a break, so to speak, being able to pause, slow down, make reasonable decisions, and sort of take care of ourselves with compassion.
All right, and of course you're going to have some great food as well from Bangkok Thai, and you guys are part of the Meditation Center of Alabama. Tell us about the Meditation Center of Alabama.
Well, the Meditation Center of Alabama was started about 4 years ago, and it's near the Bangkok Thai restaurant. It's in the same building. It provides a center, provides a place where people can learn to meditate, can learn to sort of calm down, take it easy, meditate, something that they can build into their own lives as a way of managing stress, managing their lives in general.
What other information do we need about the event tomorrow night? And if people want to come out and take part in the event, what do they need to do?
Well, the event will take place at the University of South Alabama Library.
Okay.
And it starts at 6:30. And we will be talking for about 45 minutes. There'll be time for questions and answers. And then Nina Nimitz will be leading actually a meditation session, so people can come and actually experience meditation. And then we have wonderful Bangkok Thai food.
Fantastic. And of course everybody can use a little break and a little just a pause here during the holiday season, so we encourage you to come on out tomorrow night for that. We'll have all the information online. When we come back in the kitchen, we'll finish up what we've been working on all morning long, this spicy turkey soup. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
We are back in the kitchen with Lar from Bangkok Thai. Smelling so good in here. A lot of lemon smell coming out of this. And this is a hot and spicy turkey soup. You can get it at Bangkok Thai. And today, Lar, you're teaching us how we can make it ourselves.
Yes, ma'am, and it's quite simple. It takes probably the whole starting to the ending, probably about 20 minutes. We already started to simmer the lemongrass, galangal, and we spice them up, and I went ahead and put tomato so it wouldn't be too hard to, because this is a little bit raw tomato. And now we're going to start put on high heat to finish up the spicy turkey soup. And a lot of time our customer know this as a tom kha. They always come for tom kha chicken. So I'm finishing up. You can see it is boiling, and we already went ahead and put tomato. So we're gonna put some more tomato.
All right.
And you can put mushroom at this point because you don't want to cook too long.
Okay.
So we're just gonna. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Hey, we're supposed to get messy in the kitchen. That's what happens when we cook. That's what aprons are for, right?
Yes, ma'am. And also you can put these pepper. We already crushed them and already put in the soup, so it would enhance more spiciness on the soup.
All right.
And we already went ahead and put the lime juice in there, and then you let it boil, until the mushroom get a little bit softer. Then you will finish up with this cilantro and green onion, all the goodies.
Okay, well, it sounds good, it smells good, and we also want to make sure that you guys know about something good going on in association with Bangkok Thai. You guys always help out with great meditation events, and if you notice, we have a couple more folks in our kitchen this morning. Dr. Kay and Dr. Kent Welsh, you guys are heading up a meditation event tomorrow, and it's all about how to effectively manage holiday stress, because the holidays can get stressful, and stress, whether we realize it or not, can really take a toll on our body, our behavior, our mood, all of the above.
That's right.
And during this time of the year, we have added kinds of emotional and physical stresses. So it's important to learn how to incorporate some relaxation, meditation, and self-compassion into that.
And once we recognize what is stressing us out, it's usually a little bit easier to handle it, right?
Right, that is the first step.
And that's what you guys are going to help us with.
That's right. And one of the things that we're going to talk about is how the Christmas casino impacts us.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be something different, and something I found online before we came on Consumer Reports website. They did a study for the top holiday stressors, and listen to this: the top 5, crowds and long lines. Number 1, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Then you have number 2, second most stressful thing around the holidays, gaining weight, according to this survey. 3rd, getting into debt. 4th, gift shopping, and 5th is traveling. So, sound familiar? Things that stress you out around the holidays. Well, tomorrow night, you guys are going to offer the seminar. It's going to help us release the stress.
That's right.
That's right.
And it's going to be at USA Main Library.
Room 181.
Room 181.
6:30.
Okay, 6:30 afterwards. You can get some food from Bangkok Thai. There's all the information there on your screen. So if you want to relieve some stress, tomorrow night's a good time to do it. And of course, if you want some good food, you'll find this recipe on fox10tv.com on our Studio 10 page. 3 Bangkok Thai locations, 2 in Mobile, 1 in Daphne, and we'll have those locations listed for you on our website as well. Thank you all for joining us this morning.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.